Have you ever seen a home renovation show on television? The transformations are pretty incredible, and they're sometimes led by a husband and wife duo or a pair of siblings or two business partners. I think you know what I'm talking about because they go in on the worst house on the best block or maybe even buy a property completely sight unseen. Either way, the process starts out with a lot of energy and a lot of optimism. But as they get further into the project, cracks begin to appear, sometimes literally in the home's foundation. And all of a sudden, their budget, their design plans, and even their relationship gets tested. They may not agree on some big things, or maybe it's a collection of smaller differences that begin adding up, and things get messy. In the end, after working through all of their challenges, the end product is amazing, something that was clearly worth the struggle. You know, our relationships are often just like this. They start with a lot of energy and optimism. There's excitement about the possibilities of what could be. But over time, the relationship becomes uninspired or strained as life happens and we face challenges because relationships get messy. In the Bible, there's a guy named Paul who provides some encouragement for us when we run into these inevitable difficulties in our relationships. Now, Paul has some credibility in the area of relationships because, in fact, most of the New Testament of the Bible is a compilation of letters that Paul wrote to his friends, people that he cared about and had a relationship with. And in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, he writes this: "So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up." What he's saying here is so powerful. Don't miss it. The end product of our hard work in our relationships is amazing, something that is absolutely worth the struggle. It's the blessing of a fulfilling marriage. It's the blessing of kids who love us as much as we love them. It's the blessing of friends who are by our side no matter what. Do you want that? Me too, I do. The only way we can get there is if we don't give up. What if you knew you were 2 days away from seeing the breakthrough happen in that relationship that you've been hoping for? Wouldn't you work harder, pray harder, believe more for it to be different? I don't know if you're 2 days away. I just know what God's word says, that if we don't get tired of doing what is good, if we don't give up, we will see the blessing. So let me encourage you. Choose a relationship or two that are important to you. Dig in, do what's good, and don't give up when things get messy.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Thought in 3. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything happening at The Journey.